Hello friends, welcome to 48 YouTube channel. In our channel today we are going to see about Sangunarayan temple. The temple was surrounded by champak tree forest and a small village known as Sangu. A Kashmir king is said to have given his daughter Champak in marriage to the prince of Batakpur. The temple is considered to be named after her. In the region of Dholagiri, original name of Sangunarayan Hill, there was a large champak tree. In that place, there was a Brahmin named Sudarshan who was pure and disciplined but prone to anger. He owned a Kapila cow similar to divine Kamadhenu. With the cow's milk, he offered sacrifice to various deities. This cow would often sit under the same champak tree. One day, a beautiful man emerged from the champak tree, drank the cow's milk and then disappeared back into the tree. The cow would go to this tree and the man would drink her milk. After 7 days of not receiving the milk from his cow, the Brahmin grew anger, thinking, "I will not rest until I behead the one who dares the milk." The Brahmin, full of anger, strictly followed the cow and watched from a hidden spot. When the cow reached the base of the champak tree, the man emerged and began drinking her milk. In a fury, the Brahmin drew his sword and struck the man's neck. At that moment, the man transformed, revealing himself to be Lord Vishnu, who was now devoid of his head, bearing conch, discus, mace, and lotus seated on Garuda. The Brahmin, realizing what he had done, was filled with immense remorse and lamenting. What sin have I committed in a past life to have brought this upon myself? As the Brahmin was about to take his own life in repentance, Lord Narayan appeared and assured him, "Do not fear, O sage. You have no reasons to grieve. Instead, abandon your fears and ask for a boon." The Brahmin replied, "O Narayan, grant that the punishment for my sin of beheading you be delivered upon me by your discourse." To this, Lord Narayan explained, "Listen, O sage, long ago in a battle with a demon named Chandra, his dear friend, a Brahmin named Sumati, was killed by my weapon which I have launched. Due to this strong devotion, his Guru Sukracharya cursed me that in the future my head would be severed upon the descendant of Sumati. This was destined to happen by your hand." Lord Narayan continued, "Thus, this was inevitable. Now I shall reside here as a severed head. Worship me here and offer me prayers." With these words, Lord Narayan disappeared. The temple has oldest inscriptions of Nepal. It was made by Licchavi King Mahadev at around 464 AD. The inscription is written in Sanskrit and Gupta script respectively. The complete inscription of the pillar was first transcribed in 1899. Shilvavi Levi, who had been granted permission to conduct historical research in Nepal, oversaw the excavations of pillar with the assistance of Bhim Shamsher and the Prime Minister Rana. This was done despite opposition from the temple priests who refused to allow Levi access to the temple compound. Although Levi was unable to directly examine the pillar, he was provided with rubbings which he subsequently published along with the text and the corresponding translations in Lenpal. Since Levi's initial reading, there have been several subsequent transactions, including those by scholars such as Lonely, Naraharinath, Vajracharya, Joshi, and Kanal. The temple has a traditional Nepali architecture. Many similar features are found at Gokarna Mahadev. The temple is surrounded by sculptures and arts related to Lord Vishnu. Also, we can find the temple of Lord Shiva, Astamatrika, Chinnamasta, Kileshwar, and Krishna inside the courtyard of the main temple. There are 4 entrances to the temple, and these gates are guarded by life-size pairs of animals such as lions, mythic sharabas, griffins, and elephants on each side of the entrance. The 10 incarnations of Lord Vishnu and the other idols are carved in the struts which support the roof. The entrance is gilded with carvings of Naga, legendary half-serpent, half-human creature in Hinduism. On the main entrance gate, we can find Chakra, Shankha, Kamal, and Kanka, all the top of a stone pillar. These stone pillars have an inscription in Sanskrit. This inscription is considered to be the oldest inscription of Nepal. In the stone inscription pillar was erected by Lichavi kingdom, King Mahadeva in 1464 AD. The Changanarayan temple follow a traditional pagoda style roof design with two levels, each with symmetrical pitched roof. The roof structure is supported by small rafters arranged in radical pattern from the center of inner masonry cell. The dead load of the roof is transferred through rafters to the purlins and then to the wall plates, which originates from the core of the building. Inclined timber struts further helps distribute the load from purlins to the wall. Notably, the connection between the struts, purlins, and the main masonry walls are not rigid, allowing for some flexibility in the roof structure. The foundation is designed with a wide plinth platform functioning like a mat foundation, which helps to distribute the load and mitigate the risk associated with soft soils, particularly during the earthquakes. The plinth is about 4 feet high and provides massive base for the structure, enhancing its stability. The design coupled with step footing for the main wall ensures that temple is well supported and resilient against seismic activity, which is critical for its long-term durability in earthquake-prone zones. The temple masonry walls are constructed in a mosque configuration featuring two cores. The outer core extends up to the second floor, providing structural integrity. These walls are built using a layered system. The inner face is of sun-dried bricks, while the outer face is composed of fired clay bricks, which is smooth finish for aesthetic and protective purposes. The mortar used in bonding the bricks is essential element for the temple's strength and stability. While the mortar is often not visible, it plays a key role and can consist of yellow clay, mud or lime shuki mortars, depending on the available materials. Thank you for watching this video. Do you like this video? Then like, share and comment for your YouTube channel. Thank you.